Hey everyone, Big Pauly back with a brand new video. Yes, you know me, I like my steelbooks. I like everything wrapped in metal. I've got quite a few in the collection, as you know. I've done complete steelbook collections in the past. And I figured what might be nice is just to go through my favourite steelbooks of 2024. Now, I tried to keep this to a top 10, but I just couldn't do it. There was just too many good steelbooks. There's still some overflowing that I would like to add in, but I've whittled it down to the top 13. Yes, unlucky for some, not for me though, because they are 13 fantastic looking steelbooks. So I'm going to go through them. I'm not going to talk about the films, nothing to do with the films. It's the design of the steelbooks, what we get in them, and just their appearance and how gorgeous they look. So let's get on to it, and let's start off. Okay, so these are not in any particular order. I'm not going from like number 13 straight down to number 1. These are just my favourite 13 steelbooks that I've pulled out. So let's start. We're going to start with the king himself, and that is King Kong. This came as part of a larger collection with the books and everything like that, and a numbered edition, I believe. This is a gorgeous looking steelbook. Absolutely gorgeous. You see Kong there on the top of the Empire State Building, having a swipe at the old aeroplanes as they come past. It's fully glossed, as you can see. We get the nice border around the outside, and there's also some really nice embossing on the King Kong title down there. So beautiful artwork. I do love it when they put a lot of effort into doing a steelbook. And then we get the spine, just nice, simple King Kong on a black background. And then on the back, we get Kong having a fight with the dinosaurs. Again, really great, really great piece of artwork on the back there. And of course, we do get some artwork that goes all the way around the steelbook as well. Now, I've taken all the discs out so you can get a good look. That is what the steelbook looks like on the outside. Beautiful, shiny, glossy, embossed steelbook. And then on the inside, we get a nice picture of Kong there and Naomi Watts looking out into the sunset. Yeah, so there we go. So that is King Kong. Beautiful looking steelbook. Absolutely. Next up, we have a bit of Galaxy Quest. Yeah, and I do already own the previous Blu-ray steelbook for Galaxy Quest, which is the purple one. This is the recent one that came out for the 4K. And I like that cover there. I believe the American one, I think the American one may be embossed or debossed on the title or around the TV, I'm not sure. But I do like the look of that with like the black space around it, the title straight across the top there, so you know what it is, and very retro TV, kind of throwback to the Galaxy Quest TV series, and the ship just coming out of the TV screen. So really nice artwork. On the spine, again, very simple, just black with the Galaxy Quest logo there. And then on the back, we have a nice montage of all the characters from the film. Beautiful design that is. That could have been the front with the Galaxy Quest logo right across the top. It could have worked either way, but at least they kept that on the steelbook. Around the edges, you get a bit of colouring leading off the front and the back of the steelbooks. Inside, we just get the aliens looking down. Yeah, so very cool there. So that is Galaxy Quest. A really nice glossy steelbook as well, and that's what it looks like on both sides. Okay, next up we have a steelbook that many people bought this year, or last year rather, and that is Deadpool and Wolverine. And this is the Wolverine one. Some people bought both to have the Deadpool and the Wolverine one. I figured just buy one because you really only have one on the shelf that I'm going to watch. There was also an idea of maybe replacing the back plate with the Deadpool, which Jimmy did, Scottish Geek guy. So he replaced the back of the Steelbook with the Deadpool version, and when he flipped it over, it had Deadpool on the other side. So that was a pretty good idea. I would have done that back in the day when I'd had a tinker with my Steelbooks, but I'm happy with this one. So this has got some nice spot gloss, as you can see, all around the characters. You've got Deadpool there, and you've got Dogpool. I have been looking around to see if they created a Steelbook with Dogpool right on the front foremost, but I don't think they've done one, but maybe one day they will, because I'd like to buy one of them with just the tongue drooping out. Yeah, so anyway, there we go. So that is Deadpool and Wolverine. Like I say, lots of gloss on there, more yellow than red, so I like that. And that is just kind of like a matte finish there. And then again, very simple on the spine, Deadpool and Wolverine, and then on the back we just have Wolverine's mask, which has got spot gloss there, and it also has some debossing, or is it embossing? Yes, it's debossing around the eyes there. There we go. So you can see that it debossed and around the outside, and we get the border as well, of course, for the debossing. You have a little bit going around the sides there, just mainly at the top. So that's what the Steelbook looks like on the outside, and then on the inside we just get all the variants of Deadpool, which is pretty cool. There we go. So that is Deadpool and Wolverine. Next up, we're just monkeying about here. Yeah, this is more of an arty Steelbook, but I really like the design, even though it doesn't have a title on it. This is Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This is really nice. It's got a nice glossy image on there of all the apes, all the characters and the human characters. We get a nice kind of golden border around the outside that makes it look a bit like a painting. And then that colour is taken straight over onto the spine, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and then onto the back. Again, a really nice image that just looks posterish. Yeah, you could definitely put these up on the wall. And again, lots of lovely spot gloss, as you can see there. Nice and shimmering. Mix of spot gloss and also matte as well. We have just the nice orange kind of border all the way around it. So that's what that looks like. That looks fantastic. Really artistic. Very nice, even though it doesn't have a title on the front. And then there we go with the inside there. So that's Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Next up, we have a Steelbook for a film that didn't do too well last year. Personally, I enjoyed it for what it was. I had fun with it, and I saw that at the IMAX. But of course, sometimes when a film doesn't do too well, they have to push the design on the Steelbook and create a fantastic looking Steelbook to get the sales. So we've got Borderlands. Yes, I like this. This is one of the Lionsgate ones, and I like the Lionsgate releasing these with the slipcovers, the plastic slipcovers, very Mondo-esque. Yeah, so as you can see, we can lift that up. So let me just show you this first. So we get the plastic kind of like slipcover there with the title Borderlands, and we get Claptrap's hands. And then on the spine there, and then we have all the information printed on the back, so no need for a J card on that. And this actually replicates the look of Claptrap, which was voiced by Jack Black in the film. So that looks pretty cool. I do have the popcorn one, as you've seen in previous videos. So it does look really good. They've got some nice embossing, lots of embossing all the way around the eyepiece there, as you can see there, and also kind of like around the grill. They could have debossed the like the bullet holes, but that would have been pretty cool as well. But yeah, I really like that design. There was a different design for this as well, but I definitely wanted the Claptrap one. And then on the spine there, very cool. And on the back, just the back of Claptrap. Nothing special on the back, no embossing or debossing, but it does kind of like colour-wise go all the way around. And there we go. So it's all like one continuous image across both parts of the steelbook. So very nice. I do like that. And then very simple on the inside. Nothing on that side because the discs go there. So nothing to cover up. So a little bit simple on the on that side. But I like the way that it slides down as well. And then, you know, you don't need the title on the actual steelbook. It comes down and there you go. Very cool. I do like that one. I wish we'd get more Lionsgate steelbooks like this over here. They get them quite often in America, but we don't seem to get so many over here in the UK. Next up, I'll be back. Yes, it is the Terminator. Brilliant film. 4K transfer was fantastic. Audio was great on this, and I love the steelbook. I love the exoskeleton there of the Terminator. We've got Kyle? Yeah, we've got Kyle Reese down there and Sarah Connor trying to escape the fire and trying to escape the T-800. We have the title there on the spine, and then that fire goes around the side there, and then on the back, of course, we have Arnie coming through his little time portal. Totally Starkers. It looks like he's metallic there, actually. Yeah, so that's cool. And then, of course, we have a little bit that goes round the sides there. So that is, again, one piece of like continuous artwork that goes across both plates of the steelbook. Looks really cool there. And, of course, we haven't got a proper picture of Arnie on the steelbook, but we've got one on the inside. So yeah, and they made sure that it was on the side that didn't have a disc hub, so the discs are there, and poor Awadi, he doesn't get covered up. So there you go. So it's a really nice steelbook. Okay, next up is the biggest film of all time. It is Avatar. Yes, this is the 4K steelbook that came out. They've also done Avatar: The Way of Water as well, in a very similar type of steelbook, but I thought I'd just include this one. So there we go. So really nice artwork on there. We've got some like shimmering, and the title up the top there is a little bit of shimmering on the title. And then for the spine title, they just decided to go with an A. There you go. And then on the back, we have more part of the artwork as well, which goes all the way around the side as well. And then when that's open up, again, another piece of seamless artwork that's spread across two plates there. On the inside, we get a couple of the lead characters there, Jake and Neytiri. Neytiri? I keep forgetting her name. Yeah, anyway, there you go. That's pretty cool. And The Way of Water also has an A there as well. I figured depending on how many films Cameron's doing, he could like put A on the first one, maybe V on the second film, and then so forth until it's spelled Avatar. That would have been the logical thing to do. But maybe he's not sure how many avatars he's going to do. I think we've got about another 4 or 5 to come. So who knows? Maybe it will just be a whole line of A's. There we go. So that is Avatar. And next up, we have... I'm only going to show you this one. But there are loads. Well, not loads, but we've got at least... probably about 8 by now, and we've got another 4 coming up in the next month or so, and these are the Disney Plus Star Wars and Marvel shows, and I wanted to show off this one because it was the best looking design. So this is Andor, and I just love the artist that has done these for everything like the Mandalorian, Obi-Wan Kenobi, WandaVision, all the others, and we've also got Loki and that kind of stuff. The artwork is just fantastic. We get like the central character in the middle with the title, and then we get some action around the outside. And this is a really nice one. Whereas the America had glossy steelbooks, we have matte steelbooks over here. So I don't know what the decision is for us to have matte ones and America to have glossy ones. I don't know the decision there, but it's a it's a fantastic looking steelbook anyway. Some beautiful artwork on there. We've got the border, of course, and we have some embossing all the way around Cassio and Andor there, and also around the Rebellion emblem as well. Nothing on the actual title itself, but it's a beautiful looking steelbook. And all these Disney Plus steelbooks kind of like follow the same design path. There's the title on the spine. We get 1 down there, which means season 1, and we get a really nice piece of artwork on the back there with a speeder bike. It's just beautiful artwork there, and of course we get a design that goes all the way around the outside. And then again, one giant piece of artwork there that is just transferred across both sides of the steelbook. Awesome. And then a nice picture in there of Cassian Andor on one side. This is a stacking one, so it has 3 discs each side. So whereas the other ones we've got like swing trays, they decided to stack them for some reason. So there we go, that is Andor. Okay, next up, a bit of Mad Max action. Yes, we have Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. A really nice design steelbook here, very glossy, lots of gold and black and browns. Just looks really nice. And then that transfers right across to the spine there, and then onto the back. No embossing or debossing, but it's very glossy all the way around the sides as well. And then there is the artwork. Again, one giant piece of artwork just spread across 2 sides of the steelbook. And then we get a nice giant picture there of Anya Taylor-Joy. And she's the side where the hubs aren't, so you're not going to cover up her face. So that's where the discs go, as you can see. So yeah, really nice. Nice looking steelbook, that one. There's been a few variations of the Furiosa one. Again, next up, another Lionsgate steelbook with the plastic slipcover. And this is The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. And I like the design. I like the colours of this one. Beautiful. Yeah. So let me just take the slip off. So there is the outside of the slip. It's got the title on it there. And, of course, it's got an empty piece there for the main character's face. We have a spine on the side there again, and we have all the credits on the back. And then we have a very nice piece of artwork there. Very nice design. Glossy. And the spine on the side there. And then we have a really nice picture there of Rachel Ziegler. And we have a nice kind of like a blue and red and yellow shimmery stuff around the outside. And there is the outside of the steelbook. And then we have the first Hunger Games. Well, not the first Hunger Games, but we have the Hunger Games panel when they're in the studio there. And again, this one just slides down. And then his face all lines up. I tried to do it the other way around to see if it would work by having that option. But it didn't quite work. So it's obviously designed for the other way around. But yeah, I do like these ones. I hope that we get more of these, because it means that we also don't have to buy protectors for them, because they come with their own protector. Next up, chocolate, anybody? Yes, it is Wonka. Wonka. And it is this giant box of chocolates. I decided to go for this one. This is the Amazon Italian one. So I decided to go for this one. It has got some nice spot gloss on the chocolates there and on the title. It's really cool there. And it just looks like one giant chocolate box. It also goes across onto the spine as well. We do have a title there in the middle, Wonka. And then on the back and just around the side, it is just nothing but a giant chocolate box. as you can see, look at that. You just want to pick one of those chocolates out and munch on it, don't you? And then on the inside, we just get like a giant piece of, you know, dark chocolate or milk chocolate with the Wonka logo on there. Now, there was a different variation of this, which looks like a chocolate box on the outside, and it had embossing and debossing. Kind of like the whole thing was brown, and then it had like different chocolates. It was really nice steelbook. That was a really nice steelbook. But when I saw this, it just screamed at me, and it just said, "Paulie, you want to eat the steelbook." So I definitely had to grab that one. Next up, this is a very recent release. This is Godzilla Minus One. It looks a bit of a simple steelbook. We've got like a white border all around it, but we do have some really nice spot gloss. We have the title up there, Godzilla Minus One, and we have some nice gloss on Godzilla himself down the bottom there. Straight across to the spine, very nice, very simple. And then on the back, we just have Godzilla Minus One in spot gloss. And nothing around the edges. It's a very simple, but it's striking. And there we go. There is the front and the back. And then we have Godzilla and the boat on the inside there. And then the last one that I've picked out is Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And I do love this. Like the Afterlife one, there's some beautiful artwork. There was a few variations of this, but I decided to get this one. Totally glossy on the outside there. It goes right across to the spine there, and then straight across to the back with the Ecto one. There's so much happening on this steelbook, and it's just so colourful. And just looks absolutely fantastic. Just huge piece of artwork there across the two disc back and front. And then on the inside, we get Ecto one there, and the frozen icicle spikes as well. Cool, there we go. Okay, so there we go. That is my top 13 steelbooks from the year 2024. Like I say, there were other steelbooks as well, but these are the ones that really just screamed at me. You know, design, beautiful designs on all of these. So I'm really happy with all those ones I've got. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like it by giving it some thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. See you on the next video very soon. Bye bye.